Welcome back to the KOM Morning News on this Medday Thursday. Of course, not only locally, but the national perspective about COVID-19 and what's known as the Delta variant is the growing number of cases over the past several weeks, if not months. We're joined today by Dr. Tim Stebbins. Dr. Stebbins joining us as the Crawford County Health Officer. You're going to be familiar with him as he holds a number of very important medical roles throughout the entire area of Southeast Kansas. Dr. Stebbins, thank you so much for your time. He's actually joining us right now from an emergency room. This is how busy he's been. Doc, I would like to start with the uptick of cases that you've seen, particularly within Crawford County. Some of the numbers you were giving me just for the first 3 days this week were rather startling.
Right. So over Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we've had 64 new cases already this week. Last week we had 93 total cases in the 7-day period, and that was preceded by a couple weeks of 50s. But we've seen a significant uptick over the last month.
I think the question coming off of that is, with this uptick, would this be what I would refer to, I apologize for using layman's terms here, would this be the old original COVID-19, or we're hearing so much about the Delta variant? What exactly are you seeing?
This is probably almost entirely the Delta variant. We have done surveillance on the positives over the last several weeks. Well, we do that every week. And we have found over the last few weeks, the variants, the Delta variant is the only variant that we were seeing. We were seeing Alpha for a while, that's the UK strain, but now we switched entirely to the Delta. And that doesn't mean that all of those cases are the Delta variant, but in my opinion, almost all of these cases will be the Delta variant.
With this increase that you've seen in the past 2 weeks here, are we talking about the high-risk population as in extremely young kids and the elderly? Is that where we're seeing the majority of the cases?
The majority of our cases are in the 18 to 64-year-old category.
18 to 64?
So 49 of our 64 cases this week are in the 18 to 64. And that's somewhat comforting because the very young and very old, and really it's the very old, are certainly the highest risk category. That being said, the Delta variant, people are catching that easier. Those that made it through the first wave and thought that they were going to be okay are not. Those with immune system problems, obesity, diabetes, hypertension, in that middle age group are getting hit significantly harder than what they had anticipated, and we've even had some deaths in that category.
Dr. Tim Stebbins, and once again, Doc, I want to thank you for your time. Dr. Stebbins actually right now is in the emergency room in Fort Scott, ready to begin his day. So, Doc, I want to thank you so much for your time. Dr. Tim Stebbins, Crawford County Health Officer on this Medday Thursday. Do me a favor, Dr. Stebbins, just be safe, sir. And thank you for all that you do for our community.
Thank you, and please help us get this word out. And if there's anything more I can do to help with that, you call me back, or we'll get back on and we'll keep going with it.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll be back with more KOM Morning News right after this.